March 19, 2023, Marcus Giavanni here. Future Denver, Denver home. You know, I've been writing about the future of Denver and all the things you could talk about it since 2016. And Kelly and her team, they're really good at stealing other people's phrases, keywords, search terms, and calling it their own, like they made it up. Oh, Kelly's gonna take care of the future. What Kelly's gonna do is take care of her bankroll. When you think about how much money she made as snow plowing, someone said she gets a pension from that. I don't know if that's true. She gets a pension for quitting Mayor Hickenlooper and $100 million deficits every year. She quit Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce. She was making $474,000. They say that she makes that pension. And she quit MSU Denver after serving only 7 months, and she was let go July 21st when I was sending emails asking, hey, how can you guys take a state college or a city college and create a job just for Kelly, just so that she could pad her outdated resume. And then you got the tattered covers. Spearman drops out of the race. After lying to everybody, he already knew he was going to get out of the race. They padded this race to try to... So that's that. There's going to be more to follow because what they don't understand... Now, it might follow, it might not. It depends. Because it depends on what trolls are looking at what. And what's happened is Denver has spread themselves very thin on their quest to pack an election full of candidates that are really not worth even mentioning. The fact that they made it, great for them. But as far as their meta tag experiences to their actions, this is what you get. This is their top person right here. This is who I believe they've already picked. Denver decides elections. And the reason why I know this is because no matter how many signatures, and they can all laugh and, you know, they can do like the... Anyways, stay on point because I'll... So anyways, when you think about how I had an opportunity because of some chatter that we picked up on November 22nd and January 17 by news organizations that claimed I didn't make it on the ballot. They claimed that I didn't hand enough signatures, especially Colorado Newsline, those 4 clowns. They're all writers of other people, and it's another 501(c) that operates on donations. So all their writers create these websites so that they could get more money and more money and more money, and where that money's going, only the IRS knows and the people that are collecting it. So when we show law enforcement officers, because this is what we do for a living, how to pattern match people's voices with their content, and then all their social channels, you can see if they're really truly non-partisan as they claim in their 501(c) filings. But if you pull it up and they're all Democrats, there's nothing non-partisan about that. And this is the next level of the going after the money people. And see all their donations, all their donors, the fair election funds. You look at that, the only ones that collected the big dollars were the ones that were going to be already collecting big dollars, but they managed to get the taxpayers to pay for it now instead of the donors they usually get, and then they just get the quiet mom and pops. And that's how pie faces stay in power. And when you think about Kelly and her run of her alleged magnificent work that she's done, she's just taken over what other people had done until she gets caught or whatever, and then people start talking about how much money. When people found out that she made more money than Barack Obama, they got pissed off. All the candidates that are running, you got all of them. Lisa Calderon, Leslie Harris. Leslie Harris been indexed just like the quitter here, that they have no allegiance, only to themselves. And Kelly's top commercial is driving a fucking snowplow. #1 on the list. That's how back far she had to go to try to get people to vote for. Oh, Kelly's gonna snowblow our streets. Oh God. Yeah. Then you should have got a job with the Department of Snowblowers, man. Snowplow drivers. Oh, you already had that job. You quit that, right? So it's smoke and mirrors, folks. And all the candidates are all talking the same stuff. Nothing's going to change. And the good news is we already knew this. So we have cityandcountyofdenver.us, cityandcountyofdenver.com, .org, .net. These are all the groups that will make Denver the money it needs to make so that we don't have to ask our government for a fucking dime. We can fix our sidewalks. We can get rid of the homeless. You got all these senators running, yeah, I'm going to end the homeless. Well, why didn't you do it when you were a senator? Oh, that's right, because it didn't fit your narrative for the future of what you were doing. But all the content, all the laws, all the videos, all the images, all their emails, text messages, PDF files, and the most important, all their back conversations that have been recorded by artificial intelligence, because our voices are the new latent prints. See, artificial intelligence, it can't see your fingerprint unless you put it on your phone, but what it can hear is your voice. And when it hears your voice, it doesn't know color, it doesn't know sexual appetites, it doesn't understand gender. These are all mortal questions so that they can package us all into different groups. And I know this because this is what I do for a living. And when you understand that I already saw this almost 13 years ago, and here we are. And so I believe Denver Decides has already picked Kelly. And if you think about when as I was talking about before, sorry I get excited, is that I knew I wasn't going to get enough signatures. I knew it, man. The algorithms, that when Colorado Newsline came out and said that I didn't have enough signatures, they already were talking in the background. That was on the 17th. I didn't hand in my signatures until the 19th. They've already changed his content. But the guys at Colorado Newsline, with Toomer and their other four bunch, they're going to have to get new careers, man. Because when the elections are over, the indexing don't stop on these people. They've been identified. And now other people that are realizing the power of artificial intelligence and pattern matching the people's voices with their actions, they're fucked. And Denver, let me tell you, here it goes. When I was in court, because I sued them, because I saw the chatter up, when I saw that 17 and that 22nd, Westward came out and said I didn't have enough signatures, they already started the conversation, because they already knew I wasn't going to get enough signatures, because they're all friends with the same people in the Denver, Paul Lopez. Look at them. It doesn't take too far. And so what I had to do is I had to make a decision. Do I go and try to get my 1,000, 5,000 signatures and them tell me that I'm one short, which I was only 40 short? They found 123 signatures not valid. So you mean to tell me 123 people were illegally signing a ballot petition because you guys don't know how to educate people? That right there impedes our right to petition. And so what happened is, because of the last 13 years, I never had anybody admit that the Spear Amendment even existed. It appeared it was only in my head and other people's head. But see, they figured if they don't talk about it in public or online or any, that no one will find out. Well, when you look at the backroom chatters of some of these people, and on what we do is we just come up with algorithms on what we believe a certain group of people are going to talk about during a certain event, category, subject matter. And then we pattern match that using voice latent prints of videos. I haven't even put those videos on my channel like all the other channels do, because I don't want to cheat, man. You guys are addicts. See, Denver is an addict. After 20 years, Hancock's been indexed in Hickenlooper, and she's boasting about being Hickenloopers. I'm the only one that worked for Hickenlooper. Yeah, $100 million deficits, and you quit to go to work to get a higher paid job of $474,000. Kelly, you're a pie face. You're a disgrace to the fucking mankind, because you're bullshit. So was Chris Hansen. So was Mike Johnston, Lisa Calderon, the same people. And what's that guy? Penfield Tate? He got fired from his law firm because he bullshitted, took content about when I approached him to be an attorney. He went and ran for mayor, took all my ideas and started fucking. He's the biggest piece of garbage of all of them. Same with Ian Tafoya. They're all garbage. Ian Tafoya. Go to cityandcountyofdenver.us before you vote. I didn't do that. That's just algorithms. And you guys can control it all. I'm an old man. I built this for all you. But if you're too fucking stupid, too ignorant, and you're too self-righteous, kleptocratic fools, you're going to go down with your ship, and it's going to be good because, you know what, Kelly, even if you're elected, you're only going to be mayor. You're not going to control the shit you think you're going to control. Because there's other citizens that are just sick and fucking tired of the clown show.